Imagine waking up tomorrow and deciding that for the next 30 days, you won't drink soda. No cola, no sweetened soft drinks, and no sugary fizzy drinks with your meals. Just water or another unsweetened drink. At first, it might not seem like a big deal. After all, it's just a drink. But inside your body, that decision begins changing something important. Because when you regularly drink sugar-sweetened soda, you're not just drinking liquid. You're consuming a concentrated source of free sugar, and your body has to process it. So what happens when you stop? What changes after 1 day, 1 week, and eventually 30 days? Let's start with what happens when you drink soda in the first place. Imagine opening a cold bottle. You take a drink, and within seconds, that liquid begins moving through your digestive system. Unlike a solid meal, a sugary drink requires very little mechanical digestion. Its sugars are already in a form your body can absorb. As the drink moves through your digestive system, those sugars become available for absorption. Glucose enters your bloodstream, and your blood glucose begins to rise. Your pancreas detects the change, and insulin is released. Insulin helps your cells take up glucose so it can be used for energy or stored for later. But soda contains something else that matters: calories. A sugary drink can provide a substantial amount of energy without making you feel as full as the same calories from solid foods. That becomes important if you drink it regularly, because you can consume calories without realizing how much you've had. One bottle, then another. Maybe with lunch, maybe with dinner, or while watching a movie. Eventually, the drink becomes part of your routine, not because your body needs soda, but because your brain has learned to expect it. And that's where the 30-day experiment begins. Day 1. You stop. If you're used to drinking soda every day, the first thing you may notice is that the habit is still there. You sit down to eat, and you expect a cold drink. You reach for the refrigerator, and then remember you're not drinking it. This isn't your body entering a magical detox. It's much simpler. You're removing a regular source of sugar and calories, and you're breaking a familiar routine. If the soda you normally drink contains caffeine, there may be another factor: caffeine withdrawal. Some people who suddenly stop consuming caffeine can experience headaches, tiredness, irritability, or difficulty concentrating. But that depends on the drink and on how much caffeine you are consuming, so not everyone will experience the same thing. This isn't a 30-day transformation that happens identically to everyone. Your starting diet, activity, body composition, overall calorie intake, and what you replace the soda with all matter. When you remove sugary soda, you're removing one main source of free sugar from your diet. The World Health Organization recommends keeping free sugars below 10% of total daily energy intake and suggests that going below 5% can provide additional benefits. Your body doesn't need to replace soda with another sugary drink. It can simply use water, which contains no sugar and no calories. Instead of adding another source of energy, you're simply removing one. Over time, that can affect your total energy intake. If you replace those calories with food, the difference may be small. If you don't replace them, your total energy intake decreases, which can contribute to changes in body weight over weeks and months. Research supports this pattern. Higher consumption of sugar-sweetened beverages is associated with weight gain, and replacing them with non-caloric drinks can produce modest improvements in weight over time. 30 days isn't a magic number, and your body doesn't press a reset button on day 30. Small changes accumulate. This brings us to your blood glucose. When you drink a sugary beverage, the sugars are absorbed and blood glucose rises. When you stop, you remove those repeated sugar exposures. Removing a regular source of added sugar changes the overall metabolic picture. There's another organ involved here: your liver. Fructose in particular is largely handled by the liver. When energy intake is excessive, the liver can convert some of that fructose into fat. Repeated excess intake over time can contribute to metabolic problems. When you stop drinking sugary soda, you remove one recurring source of that exposure. Move forward to 1 week. You may notice something simple. You are drinking something else, like water, sparkling water, unsweetened tea, or black coffee. The replacement matters. because stopping soda changes what happens when you become thirsty. Before, your brain learned thirst, soda. Now the pattern becomes thirst, water. Repeated behavior becomes routine. You're changing a cue, a behavior, and a reward. As the days continue, your perception of sweetness can change. Research shows that substantially reducing simple sugar intake can alter how intensely you perceive sweetness. A drink that once tasted normal may eventually taste extremely sweet. The question is no longer, can I survive without soda? Your body can. The question becomes, do I still want it? By day 14, 2 weeks in, the old routine feels less automatic. You eat without thinking about soda. You feel thirsty and you reach for water. The decision has become easier because the behavior is now familiar. And if soda was contributing a significant amount of calories to your diet, your overall calorie intake may now be lower. Depending on what else you eat and drink, that could contribute to gradual changes in body weight. But again, there is no guaranteed number. Some people may lose weight, some may maintain their weight, and some may replace those calories elsewhere. The body responds to the entire diet, not one beverage in isolation. Now day 30, you look back, and the biggest change may not be something you can see. It may be the habit itself. 30 days without sugary soda means 30 days of repeatedly practicing a different behavior. And that matters because health isn't usually changed by one dramatic decision. It's shaped by patterns. What you drink, what you eat, how much you move, how you sleep, and what you repeatedly do even when you're not thinking about it. There's another important lesson here. Stopping soda doesn't make an unhealthy diet healthy. It doesn't replace exercise. It doesn't erase excess calories from other foods, and it doesn't guarantee weight loss. It's simply one change. But sometimes, one small change is powerful because it's easy enough to repeat. And if soda was one of your regular sources of added sugar, removing it can make that part of your diet simpler. So what should you drink instead? For most people, water is the simplest option. It provides hydration without added sugar and without calories. Unsweetened drinks can also be an option. The goal isn't to find another drink that tastes exactly like soda. The goal is to change the pattern, because the most useful habit is the one you can actually maintain. And there is one more thing we need to talk about. What if you drink soda again? Does that mean the 30 days were wasted? No. One drink doesn't erase 30 days of behavior, and you don't need perfection to make a useful change. The bigger question is, what happens most of the time? Your body responds to your overall pattern, not to one isolated decision. So what happens when you stop drinking sugary soda for 30 days? Your body doesn't magically detox. Your organs don't suddenly become new, and there isn't a secret switch that flips on day 30. Instead, you remove a regular source of free sugar and calories. Your blood glucose is no longer being exposed to those sugary drinks. Your total energy intake may decrease if you don't replace those calories elsewhere. Your taste experience may change over time, and perhaps most importantly, you practice living without a habit that may have once felt automatic. 30 days later, you may discover something unexpected. You never actually needed the soda, you just got used to it. And that is the bigger lesson. Your body is constantly responding to what you repeatedly give it. One drink, one meal, one habit, one day at a time. And sometimes the most powerful change isn't adding something complicated, it's simply removing something and seeing what happens next. If you enjoy cinematic documentaries that explore the science behind the human body, join the Wafton TV community. Whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, or TikTok, subscribe or follow Wafton TV because there's always more happening inside your body than you realize. I'll see you in the next documentary.